PvP against RockEr. Prepare yourselves. RockEr's like 5,700 now. Holy shit. Dude. That is such an improvement. I can't believe that. That's so good. Good for him, because I am nowhere near. I can't even get to like 4,800 again. Say that to me when you surpassed your sensei. Yeah, it's just like when you taught me to play 1v1, Lance. When you're like, hey, Mike, you should play 1v1 StarCraft. It's way better than custom games. And then I got to Platinum with Zerg. Figured out Zerg sucked. Switched to Terran. Now Terran sucks. The joke's on Terran. You were playing the long con all along. All right. Here we go. PvP in the bottom left corner. Representing Protoss in the purple trunks. It is RockEr. Berry gonna lose. Berry. And in the top right, Misery's favorite 2v2 partner. The man himself in the yellow trunks. It is Armageddon. Representing RNG Pro. Alright. Armageddon opting for a pylon behind his mineral line. I'm pretty sure in PvP you're supposed to be ramping or pyloning near your ramp just in case of 2-gate pressure, which looks like what RockEr's doing. This looks like one of the new maps. This is a very interesting look. Your third bases are kind of really far from your natural bases. This is interesting. I hope that this looks like a pretty cool new map. Alright, oh my god, RockEr. Is RockEr can rushing? No, this is a fake. Alright. RockEr throwing down the fake pylon. Armageddon having a probe patrol on the low ground, which is a pretty good response. Throwing down a second gateway. Probe still being a little annoying on the high ground, but there's no second probe. So Armageddon should realize that he doesn't need to patrol for much longer. 2 gateways at the other side of the map. So the fake doing its job. RockEr able to delay a little bit of mining and actually gas steals. He's able to gas steal Armageddon. Now I think that's very important when you're playing PvP, because it's going to delay Armageddon, and Armageddon even saying he needs that. It's going to delay his tech a little bit. It's going to make it a little bit harder for him to keep up units wise. I think that's very important. This could be very, very scary for Armageddon. RockEr's saying it's just okay. He's just borrowing it. No, my cyber. Alright. Looks like Armageddon is going to expand off of this play with the excess minerals, but just RockEr being really annoying, getting a pylon block now in the natural. 2 gases, and here we go. 2 adepts on the way for RockEr. 2 stalkers in production for Armageddon. He has enough gas to get that. He's going to have to kill that gas geyser so he can keep up that production. And these players should be choosing their tech soon. I imagine RockEr will be setting up either a Stargate or a Twilight pretty soon. After all that little harassment he did, he's got to be trying to get a tech advantage here, or maybe just an earlier second base. Armageddon has the forward pylon already set up. Looks like he's about to get it ready. Adepts on their way, shading across. I like the ramp setup on this map. It looks very interesting. Pylon about to go down in Armageddon's base. There it goes. Alright, still no tech. 2 sentries coming out for RockEr. So he's going to use those to scout, I feel like. 3rd gateway going down for Armageddon. No tech from either player yet. As RockEr sends his shades up into the main, he's probably going to cancel these, or... Oh, he's going for it. There we go. Actually, not getting that much there. Only killing 3 workers. So that's actually, I think that's in favor of Armageddon. Killing the 2 adepts, only losing 4 workers. That's not bad. Think that he's in okay shape. He's getting his second base a little bit faster, and now adding a Twilight Council. Our Protoss opponent here, RockEr, his opponent, RockEr, getting a Robo Facility. So it'll be interesting to see what Armageddon does if he tries to go with the Dark Templar path, or if he goes straight into Charge or Blink. or adding in High Templar for Archons. If he tries to go anything cheeky, though, RockEr is going to be ready for it. He's going to be able to get an Observer out. Both players, this is kind of settling down now. Both players starting to macro up, get their second base saturated. No player showing any aggression yet. Blink on the way for Armageddon. And only oh, look at that. Armageddon with a cheeky little play. 2 adepts getting into the main base. He's going to be able to kill a couple of probes. As these sentries slowly kill the adepts. So look at that. We're almost dead even in units lost. Almost dead even. Both players now just feeling each other out, I guess, in that little engagement there. All right. Oh, this could be a little scary. Is there a Warp Prism in production? No Warp Prism yet, but 4 sentries, 6 sentries, and an Immortal moving across the map versus... Oh, but Armageddon's going to catch the first Stalker. Oh my goodness, his Blink is just about ready. Oh, if Blink was ready, this would be amazing, but instead, this Immortal and a couple of sentries, a little bit excessive on the force fields, but he's able to snipe off a bunch of Stalkers there. Good little catch. Both players wanting to catch the other there. But I think with RockEr coming out just slightly ahead. Oh, actually, 9 units lost each, but resources lost in favor of Armageddon. Couple of shield batteries going down at the natural, so he should be safe for now until he can get Immortals of his own, or he's going to go for charge. We're going for mass gateway style in PvP, it looks like. I expect Armageddon to throw down some more gateways, but still going off of 3. Taking his 3rd gas now, finally. Oh, here we go. A little engagement with the Stalkers. He's able to save the first one with Blink. Trying to pick off some sentries, it looks like. Those Immortals, those are scary. A couple of Immortals will shred through the Stalkers. So the Stalkers are just posturing up at the north side, looking to try and get as much damage as they can against these sentries. Here we go. They're going to come up behind the Immortals, and good force fields, but even better, Blink. Forces some energy out of the sentries, and then just blinks back over the force fields. Very good maneuver by Armageddon. +1 attack being researched by the purple Protoss. And Armageddon just being as annoying as he can with these Blink Stalkers. But now 3 Immortals are out. +1 armor coming from Armageddon. Interesting. So we're going to have a very gateway-based army against Immortals and Sentries. Lots of Zealots going to be coming out, it looks like, from Armageddon. And here we go. All these Stalkers blinking into the natural base, slaughtering the probes. Probes going up into the main base, retreating, and I think he's just going to go for it. He's just going to blink into the main base on top of these units, and then probably recall on the other side of the map these slow sentries and Immortals. They have to go for it. Armageddon getting his Zealots out, warped in. All right, and here it is. Here's the recall after all those probes going down. Zealots engaging, but the sentry is getting good force fields off. And all right, here we go. Armageddon pulling the probes. Sentries able to block all the probes. So this is going to delay. This is really good this is really good for RockEr. But once these force fields come out, there it is. All the Zealots and the Stalkers able to jump on these Immortals. There's no way they're going to survive here. All the Immortals going down, all 3 of them. And now the Stalkers too, with almost all the probes coming back to the mineral line. Things do not look good for our boy RockEr, who is now just finishing up a Dark Shrine. How does Armageddon defeat the Dark Shrine with a Dark Shrine of his own? But there's no Robo on the way. Armageddon going to have to cross the map and do a ton of damage here before there's going to be no detection for him back home. He's going to have to hope that he's able to kill everything before these Dark Templar can do damage on his side of the map. Here we go. Zealots charging in, killing the first Immortal. Units coming back for RockEr, or 2 defensive weapons for Dark Templar. Armageddon going back. He's going to have to come back, but there's still no detection here. Okay, 1 cannon, 2 cannons in production. There we go. He surrounds the cannon. He just needs these cannons to finish up, and he's going to be so far ahead, it looks like. DT's getting a couple of probe kills. He's able to actually force field to protect the cannon. Get that cannon up. And now the second cannon in the main, finishing this 1DT, going to be annoying and attack the cybernetics core. Armageddon says, you know what, I'm just going to rebuild the cybernetics core next to that cannon, get a robo myself. On the other side of the map, we've got Stalkers doing some damage, taking a little bit of damage from the Dark Templar, but killing a pylon and blinking away before they can get any kills. These DTs are sad boys. And now, +2 attack being researched from RockEr. RockEr's in a tough spot, but you know what? They're both still on 2 bases. Neither player are getting a 3rd base. We're at 43 workers to Armageddon's 35. So RockEr ahead in supply with the workers. But Armageddon just having a much bigger army. Armageddon needing to get an observer out. There it is. He's going to be able to clean up this 1DT. And now warp in an Archon. This is going to be scary. RockEr does not have any... Okay, as I say, he's got 3 Archons of his own. But army supply in favor of Armageddon still. 20 supply up in army. That is going to be very scary for RockEr to hold against. But Armageddon just chilling back. Looks like he's going to try and get his 3rd base up. He is. RockEr also opting to get his 3rd base up. So, a little bit of back and forth action. A little bit of scary DT plays on both sides. But we're going to settle in. We're going to prepare for the later part of the game. These Stalkers able to force a cancel. And then getting recalled. Ooh. But half of them going down. About 3 Stalkers going down. But he's able to get the cancel. So that's pretty huge. He's able to get the cancel and start his own 3rd base. Archon drop on the way now for Armageddon. This is going to do pretty well, it looks like. There's no Blink Stalkers for RockEr. He's going to have to pull those huge clunky Archons back to his main base. Or does he have energy for recall? He doesn't have energy for recall. This could be a lot of damage here. Armageddon dropping the Archons in the mineral line. Forced to make a defensive warp in. Oh no, that's not a defensive warp in. That's an offensive warp in. Here we go. RockEr realizing he can't fit those Archons through that clunky wall. They're going to just go across. Archon Zealot army going to Armageddon's main or 3rd base. Armageddon realizing what's happening, drops the Archons in the natural base, able to deny all the mining here, but 2 Dark Templar are able to shoo the Archons away. 3rd base being cancelled by RockEr on the other side of the map. This drop just doing tons of damage. Being able to deny mining for so long. Here we go. Big engagement at Armageddon's natural base. Garden shields go up. Zealots attacking each other. Archons attacking the Zealots. Can't really tell who's winning. There's Archons and Stalkers and Sentries all attacking each other. Looks like Armageddon's going to win this fight now. Able to do an offensive blink onto those Archons. All that's left now is 3 Archons for RockEr. This is it. All the Archons going down. Armageddon cleaning it up and still doing damage on the other side of the map with these Archons. Gotta feel bad for RockEr here. Looks like this could be it for him. GG is called. And our boy Armageddon, the best 2v2 partner around, getting the win. Getting the victory over the 5700 Protoss. Man, what a legend.